with your book, you talked about the 5 pillars of success, and I would like to have a brief discussion about those 5 pillars. Could you identify them, and let's talk a little bit about each?
Sure. Well, it's sort of everything, actually. It's as much education as you can shove down your throat, formal and informal. Higher education, I would include travel, reading books. I would include this conversation as a form of higher education, Matt. You and I should leave this conversation smarter. So education, broadly defined, a rubber band that's expanded, never returns to its original size, okay? Number 2, the math. Call it financial literacy, financial coaching, financial education, sitting at your father's knee while he talks about stocks and bonds, but understanding capitalism and free enterprise and how the economy works. How does wealth get created? The math. Number 3, family structure and resiliency. We talked a little bit about your family offline. I can tell that members of your family have had incredible influence on you. You talked about your mom and your dad's story. My mother told me she loved me every day of my life. My dad, for all of his limitations, was a great role model in the sense that I'm a businessman because he was. Resiliency, I think, comes or is reinforced through the family structure. Self-esteem and confidence, those are 2 different things. So now we're on number 4 of the 5. Self-esteem and confidence. So self-esteem is how I esteem myself, how I feel about myself. I'm convinced, Matt, that most people don't feel very good about themselves, right? So if I don't like me, I'm not gonna like you. If I don't feel good about me, I'm not gonna feel good about you. If I don't love me, how'd you expect me to love you? If I don't have a purpose in my life, I'll make your life a living hell, is my guess, right? So whatever goes around comes around, you can only give what you've got. So if you got crap, guess what you're giving? And if I don't love myself, if I don't like myself, I mean, the most dangerous person in the world is probably a person with no hope. So, and then you got confidence, which is different from self-esteem. Confidence comes from competence. Here's the odd thing, Matt. You can have high competence because you're competent at doing something, but have low self-esteem. I actually think that's a dangerous person. Combine that with power and wealth, insecurity, low self-esteem, and confidence. My God, what a dangerous brew. And you have role models and environment. So you model what you see, and if you hang around 9 broke people, you'll be the 10th. There you go. So those are the 5. So to summarize them, I'm looking at my notes because I love getting this exactly right. Education, math, family structure, resiliency, self-esteem and confidence, role models and environment. Now, if you have those 5 things, it doesn't matter what the world puts in front of you, you're gonna be okay. If you have 3 of those 5 things, you'll struggle, but you'll get from struggle to what I call the struggle mentality to the thriving to the winning mentality. If you have less than 3 of those things, you're in really bad shape. And this was a story of poor whites, poor African Americans, and Native American Indians. We were denied all 5, essentially, of those things. No wonder we're not thriving.